5 minutes later. But for those on deck that day, memories of this close call will last a lifetime. It's February 1991 in the Persian Gulf. A military attack jet is preparing for takeoff from the flight deck of the USS Theodore Roosevelt. 20-year-old Petty Officer J.D. Bridges is doing a final check of the A-6 Intruder, making sure the jet is connected to the deck's catapult for launch. But Petty Officer Bridges gets too close to the engine. It sucks him in. At full throttle, the intake engines of the 54-foot, 60,000-pound A-6 Intruder jet-fied shipmates imagine the worst. But against all odds, J.D. Bridges manages to crawl out alive. And the very next day, the bandaged and battered Navy man attends a military news conference.
All the air was rushing through the intake, and it was sucking my air. I couldn't get any air. And then I heard him shut down the engine, and I looked back, and I just started pulling myself out.
The young petty officer suffers a broken collarbone, some deep gashes, and a hole in his eardrum. Military investigators say J.D.'s helmet was sucked right off his head, and it jammed into the engine. The wedged helmet shut down the engine before J.D. could be sucked in and ripped apart by its razor-sharp blades. They believe that stroke of luck saved J.D.'s life. The F-117 Stealth Nighthawk has marked its place in military history as the first ever designed to be invisible to radar. But in September of 1996, at an air show near Chesapeake Bay, this stealth would first awe-inspire, then horrify a crowd of 12,000 spectators. Part of the plane's wing suddenly breaks off. The pilot struggles to maintain control of the disabled aircraft, but ultimately he's forced to bail. The 65,000-pound warplane plummets in the middle of a residential neighborhood. A picnicking family rolls tape